Well, good day, all you backyard pyros and fireworks enthusiasts. This is PA Pyrotechnic fan coming to you today with just a little bit of an update on a couple of ideas we've had for the upcoming 4th of July. I had a friend of mine on my last, when I picked up the last 5 cakes to add into the 20 that we have now for 4th of July. My friend called me out and said, "Hey, I think you're putting stuff back into your video that you already had." And I said, "No, I'm getting doubles this year, where I've used the same product before this time. But this year, what I'm thinking of doing is, well, let's just go back to the beginning. In the beginning, when I started the channel, it was just because you want to do a lot of single fuse here in the backyard, try to make everything look as good as we can. Obviously not a professional, but we're going to try to do the best we can. And we've added now the Firefly Plus ignition system to try to help be a little bit more on time with a couple things, which is why I might have this idea, or where this idea originated from in my mind, was to, as I said, normally I would single fuse everything, 20 to 30 cakes or so, light it, sit back and enjoy ourselves, and everything always turns out great. I have no problems with that. Wanted to add a little bit more, like I said, with maybe a finale feature or things of that nature, or something inside this show that'll do something different. So what I've done normally, as I mentioned, single fused everything, would use 3 boards or so and just go from one board to the next board to the next board. And most of that is because we live in a community, nice neighborhood, but everything's quarter acre lots. So you just have to be a little bit, cognizant of what you're doing. Behind us, I have open area with a school, so it's pretty good for fallout. But nonetheless, always trying to make sure that we're trying to make things look right, and that's why I just did the single board. This year, what I'm thinking is that single board with all the products is great, but I want to get to something where I can put a second board, or side-by-side boards, I guess is what I'm saying, and have each one of these products together go at the same time. Basically because, well, the performance on the fire starter here, which is a 200 gram 24 shot cake from United Pyro, will give you red tail, red star, blue star, red crackling flower, green tail to purple star, green star, blue tail to silver chrysanthemums. And what it'll do is, it has a little bit of an angle. It'll come up with the 3 comets at a time, and a couple of times during the cake, and it has some decent little breaks in it. The Ferocious Thunder, really just gives you the description of, shoots flaming balls and reports. But what it does is it shoots like a whistling round up into the sky, which spins, and then you have the explosion. So you get the sound with that, and the spin, and a little bit of the comet action with the fire starter. And because they're angled, for me to put them together, I'm going to have to tape them together, this way, rather than this way. This side has to face the crowd, and I'm always worried about that angle hitting something a little bit bigger that's next to it. So in order to do that, I'm just going to put them together like that. So that's just the beginning of the doubles. I'm thinking of other doubles, other single products I've used before that look good together, that I might be able to double up on that second board, or 2 boards away from each other with a main board, to give that extra added look of giving you 2 columns of shots rather than just the one, and trying to get as much color as you can and effect in that that you can. So that's what we're going to try to do with this. That's the idea. I'm going to start with these 2, probably get them coupled together, taped up, everything, and from there, like I said, we'll decide on how that second board is going to look. I was thinking of doing something with all doubles across that second board, so it gives that into a false finale and finale, how we're planning on doing everything. So those are the thoughts, and like I said, always open to someone's comments, thoughts. Would like you to like, subscribe, comment. Would love to get to 100 subscribers. That'd be great. But like I said, having a good time trying to get this stuff together. And as I mentioned, the whole thought is to try to have these coupled together to make sure that it's not going off of one board, but 2 boards at the same time, so it gives it more of a symmetrical look, I guess is what we're looking for, or an even look from either side. So I figured if we did it with the doubles, at least it would look the same going up. That's how I'm going to start it. And like I said, using this new Firefly Plus system and everything ought to be able to help me hit those at the same time that I want to do that, and hopefully it'll look pretty cool. So that's what I'm thinking. If anybody's ever done that or had those thoughts before, and you've ever done that, send me a comment. Let me know how you did it. Did you single fuse it? Did you all electronic? However it was done. But that, as I mentioned, is the thought. That's what we're going to do. Going to start with these 2 products, or 4 products, but 2 and 2, and then maybe build a couple of more just to have that kind of feature in the middle of everything. I thought it might look neat. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're getting ready for the 4th of July. Got some time left, but we'll have some more stash updates in the future. But until then, hope you're enjoying your day. Please like, subscribe, comment, and as always, light up the sky.